by the Comelec of 101,551, our percentage coverage would be 73.93%. You will be receiving in a little while the tabulation of the latest count showing the national and regional counts, the rankings and the precincts reporting per region, congressional seats which showed a profile of 144 from the Administration Coalition, 9 from GAD-NP, 11 from the UPP-KBL, 1 from the PNB, 19 independent candidates, 5 from other parties, and 11 where we did not get any report. NAMFREL had expected to count at least 75% of the precincts within 7 days. However, some provinces were late in sending their tabulations. NAMFREL will continue to receive and tabulate the delayed transmissions for recording purposes, but in accordance with its accreditation application, is phasing out its count since the Comelec canvassing has already been regularized. The closing count of NAMFREL shows 23 Laban candidates and 1 GAD candidate among the top 24 senatorial aspirants. However, since the votes for the 22nd to the 26th slots are very close, it is statistically possible for the ratio to change to 22-2. Furthermore, the results of the special election in Sulu may be crucial. This count is of course unofficial and must await Comelec's final count, the only official count. Everyone is urged to reserve comments and premature comparisons which may tend to confuse the public until the Comelec has released its final tallies. Be that as it may, NAMFREL stands squarely behind its count. In addition, NAMFREL will be submitting to the Comelec within 30 days a summary of its field reports on the conduct of elections and its financial statements as required by the terms of its accreditation. The results of this count are based on precinct tally sheets which were certified by Precinct Board of Election Inspectors of the Philippine Computer Society, PCS, and the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, PICPA, terms to undertake an audit of its systems and procedures, source documents, equipment, and its operations personnel. In like manner, NAMFREL suggested that all quick counts be subjected to the same audit. As NAMFREL became a favorite object of charges from all sides, political parties and candidates who were most vociferous in their claim that NAMFREL was conducting a massive fraudulent count did not respond to this invitation. They did not come to NAMFREL on a precinct-for-precinct basis of available certified canvass of votes. If, as these parties claim, they had the nationwide machinery to produce this data, talk is cheap and cheaper still from those who appear to be losing. The work that NAMFREL has done was not without cost. 4 NAMFREL volunteers have died. The truck he was riding with teachers to bring ballot boxes to the provincial capital overturned. Hamlet Canales of Cebu was shot for still unknown reasons. Only this morning, we were their legal heirs. Furthermore, NAMFREL will pursue at its expense all legal action necessary to bring justice to our volunteers. Place precinct tally forms and tabulate election results. Their efforts have been belittled. They have been harassed. They have been subjected to unfounded accusations. But this should not be surprising. Such charges and harassment only serve to inflame the hearts of NAMFREL volunteers and give them confidence that what they are doing must be right. After all, there would be no need for a candle if there were no darkness to curse. We are proud of our volunteers and pray that God will continue to hold them closely in the palm of His hand. Thank you.
We want to thank by providing free ad space in your newspapers. The Manila Daily Bulletin, Star Week, Manila Chronicle, Manila Times, Malaya, Herald Tribune, Manila Standard, Philippine Daily Inquirer, Bombo, DZRH, DZXL, Radio Mindanao Network, and all the radio stations who really helped us a lot. Above all, we would like to congratulate you for the impartial, forthright reporting, with very few exceptions, which were done in the hiding when we were pressured for your humor, your profession. May God bless you and more power to you all.
We now open.
Were not up to our expectations, and these are two vote-rich regions, provinces. In the case of Region 9, we had some shortcomings in Zamboanga. Between him and 24 is only about 34,000 votes.
Chairman, this statement of numbers said that the race for the 22nd to 26th is very close, and you're only projecting the most inclusive.
Yes, because the placements 22 is I think Mr. Defensor, 23 is Mr. Sanchez, 24 is Mr. Tamano, 25 is Mr. Enrile, and 26 is Mrs. Rasul. So these are the slots that are under contention, and if there are changes within the government coalition, the ratio would not change. It would only change if former Minister Enrile is the one who goes into the 24 seats.
There's a question here. Are you able to make an assessment this time of the cases of Bobby Sanchez and Natalie Gonzalez?
Yes, we are asking our provincial, in the case more of Mr. Sanchez than Mr. Gonzalez, that there were votes that were not, that were invalidated. There were, I believe, two areas which said that that people complained about Mr. Bautista or Mr. Revilla. Now in Pangasinan, there were 40 precincts in which Mr. Sanchez had 0 votes, while the rest of the Laban candidates had a significant number of votes. So we are trying to gather evidence here because we feel that justice must be done to all 3 of them as much as we could help. But our volunteers are also tired and they are trying their best.
Becoming the next president of the University of the Philippines.
You know, let me just clarify that a few weeks ago, some people asked me if I were willing to be nominated, and I said I'd be honored. I was made to understand that the selection of the president of UP is a purely internal matter of the Board of Regents of the university, the majority of whom were not appointed by President Aquino. I want to say that if in fact the one determining the presidency is President Aquino, then even if I were nominated, I would not accept for 2 reasons. It would be destroying the independence of a university whose academic freedom is a cornerstone of our educational system. Secondly, it would hurt NAMFREL's impartiality and credibility, and I would not do anything to hurt NAMFREL.